Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Coming from my bathroom, as everybody knows now, it's all around the universe. It's all the buzz, all around, everywhere. You can ask anybody. Go down to like your 7-Eleven and say, why is Pearl of Wisdom in the bathroom? And they'll be like, well, because he was an addict, and now he's got people living in his house, and it's not so private, so it's the only place you can find privacy. How do you not know that? I don't know how you don't know that now. But anyways, if you've been in a coma or whatever, you do now know now. There you go. So, okay, yesterday's games. By the way, I did a Don Cherry video yesterday. I didn't promote it. If you want to go check it out, have fun, do so. I also did a Hurricane Surge video where it talks about the celebration after the games at Carolina, because there's a lot of people out there that think that this goes against their Puritans, as they're called. It goes against Don. In fact, I brought it up. I should have even correlated the two. Don Cherry called them the jerks. He thought that it was wrong to do that. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize how it threaded between the two. I guess maybe I would have got more interest in those videos had I did that. Oh, well. Okay, yesterday's games were a shambles, weren't they? Well, sort of, except for the fact that, let's start with the positives, shouldn't we? We should. When you wake up in the morning, we start with the positives, the gratitudes we have in our lives, all of those things like that. Actually, we end with them too. Always. Just stick with it. What was it? It was the Blackhawks. Oh, no. Sorry, the Avalanche versus the Jets. I went against my instincts on that one. My instincts said that the Avs were going to win, but they had so many injuries and so much, and the Jets were at home. I had this silly head, did it again. Went against my gut. I don't know why I do that. My gut seems to be far more intelligent than my brain. Doesn't yours? I don't know. But, yeah, it does it all the time. Money, we made some big money, though. I said I was going to start with something positive when I started with something negative. Okay, now we're going to do positive. Red Wings beat the Preds. And, Red Wings beat who? Yesterday. I can't even read my own writing. Anyways, the Red Wings won. And we won on that one, big. If you bet on that one, you won big. Put down in the comment section who it is. I show you what I wrote here. You'll laugh your ass off. It's impossible to read. I can't believe I read that. Okay, and the Canucks beat the Preds. And I said that the Canucks would beat the Preds. Those were our big money games, and those are the ones that I said, two of the ones I said for sure to bet. So I hope you did. I really do. My underdog card lately has been running really well. Big fails were, again, the Coyotes beating the Coyotes and the Avalanche. The Coyotes, I wanted to talk about that. Playing the St. Louis Blues, my gosh, off a back-to-back, just beat Washington the night before in a barn burner. Apparently didn't get into St. Louis till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then play a big, bruising, hardworking team like St. Louis and take them in overtime. Like, holy shit. These Coyotes are for real, man. You can't... Teams just don't do that. There's only a few teams in the league that is going to win both of those games. Washington Capitals being one of them. The Avalanche are playing at a level now that is phenomenal. Now, they're getting great goaltending and so on and so forth like that. They're getting great goaltending, and that's wonderful. But again, I've said before, coaches create the environment for goaltenders. Right now, as it stands, I think you might have to go with Rick Tocchet for Coach of the Year, because he's doing a fantastic job there. If I thought about that a little more, I'd probably change my mind. Okay, let's go for today's games. Sens versus the Devils. Talk about great coaches. DJ Smith, is doing a fantastic job here. The Sens are playing like, this is basically what it seems like DJ Smith is doing. You can believe, he's saying to them, you can believe that you're, what being told about you, that you're young and all of these reasons why you can't win, or you can believe in what got you here. You're an NHL player, you're a young NHL player, sure, but that means you're fast. It all depends on what you believe of yourself. There's always a way to believe against success. Believe for success, and success happens. And I think DJ Smith is bringing this into that room. That seems to be the mantra that he's putting out there. The Devils, on the other hand, seem to be believing that there is strife in the room. I think there's problems in the room here. You have a lot of big egos like Hall and Subban, and it's just not meshing. So I'm taking the Sens 5-3 in this one, and that would be an over. That's because Anderson and Schneider, they say, is in net. If Blackwood is in net, I think it'll at least be under. And I may still take the Sens, but it's a lot tighter. I don't think I bet this game. But if Schneider's in, I'm taking the Sens. Leafs versus the Islanders. And this is going to be a common theme today. Pure belief. The Islanders just believe in themselves, and great coaches do that. The Leafs have some injuries and so on and so like that. This is a tough game. I'm going with the Islanders 4-2. And you watch the goaltenders, though. I'm pretty sure it's Anderson. And for the Islanders, it doesn't really matter. So don't worry about it. Islanders 4-2. Capitals versus the Flyers. Here's another one where the Flyers are just starting to believe in themselves again. And the big thing is Carter Hart. Carter Hart, talking about believing in yourself. When he starts believing in himself, he's one of the best in the land. He's probably got some Vezinas in him. Holtby will be in net for the Capitals, but the way the Flyers are rolling, I know this is tough. I'm taking the Flyers 3-2. The Stars versus the Flames. Stars are trusting each other now. The Stars are starting to trust each other as a team. It doesn't really seem to matter the injuries. Montgomery has done a hell of a job getting them through the situation and getting their head pointed in the right direction. The Flames are not right now. I don't know. I don't even know really what it is in the Flames. The Riddick is playing well. From what I can tell, just from a practical point of view, they don't have enough scoring or people that believe that they can score in their bottom 3-4. Even their second line. They're basically a one-line team, and it's really frustrating, guys like Goudreau and Monahan and all that. And I think the Stars will pick that apart, and they'll win tonight. Again, the goaltenders. This is assuming Bishop is in net. If Khudobin is in net, I probably don't bet this game. Okay? Blackhawks versus Vegas. This is the same thing. Kuleton, what did he do? He benched Seabrook. He benched some veteran guys that were in a rut. He gave them a lot of leash and then finally said, nope. You're going to keep on believing that you're in a rut, that you're this, and you're just going to kind of walk off in the sunset with your huge contract and all that? No way. Not going to happen. You're sitting on the bench, and they've responded. They have responded very well. Right now it says that Crawford's in net. I think Lehner's in net. This is a tough game. I don't know what's going on in Vegas except for the fact what's going on with Fleury. He keeps on not being the goaltender, and they're not saying why. If that's still the case and Subban is in net, I'm taking the Blackhawks and I'm taking them 4-2. If Fleury is in net, I'm going to take Vegas and I'm going to say like 2-1. So under either way. That's my full 42, boys and girls. That's all I have to give. I hope you're enjoying this fine programming. And if you are, don't be afraid to hit the like and subscribe. And let's bring this to the greatness that it is. that it's even greater than it already is, because it's wonderful just because you're here with me right now, just because you're listening and we're growing and having so much fun together at this moment. It's wonderful, but I want to spread it everywhere. Pearls all over the world. So hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like, and lots of love to you.